In what ways does our media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? To start, we looked at some professional openings from films such as Slumdog Millionaire and the 007 movie Skyfall. Within both of these film openings, there is a lot of cross-cutting between locations. In Slumdog Millionaire, Jamal is at the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire studio, and then in a small room with his head being put into a bucket. And in Skyfall, it crosses between James Bond in Istanbul, Turkey, and M in London. Both openings include enigmas and unanswered questions, and we don't know why Jamal is getting his head put into a bucket, and we don't know why 007 is in Istanbul or what he is after. Within our film opening, Nightmare, we have included lots of symbolism and enigmas to keep the audience captivated and interested in the film. This will make the audience want to watch more, as they want to know who the two characters are, why one of them is alive, then dead, then alive again, and who the main character is and how she ends up in her own dream. We also got some pull focus and match on action shots. These are traditional not just in films, but in TV as well. How does our media product represent particular social groups? Our film opening is about friendship, dreams, reality versus fantasy, death, and of course, nightmares. As our target audience would be teens and young adults ranging from 16 to 21, we decided to have our two main characters as 18 years old, as that would be the average age for our audience. Our film opening also links with the theme of friendship and the mental after effects of having a close friend dying. We believe that the ideal production company that would want to make this film would be Icon Productions. Founded in 1989 by American actor Mel Gibson, Icon are known for making small, independent films in all genres. They range from historical dramas such as 12 Years a Slave.
I'm not a slave.
Musical romantic comedy films like Romance and Cigarettes.
What's the problem? I'm a married man.
Children's adventure fantasy films like Britt Allcroft's Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Hello, I'm Mr. Conductor, and I'm going to tell you a story about trains, folks far apart, and the magic railroad that brought them together.
And the genre we want to focus on, which is horror, like Adam Wingard's You're Next, with its fast pace, full of enigmas, symbolism, and sudden surprises. We think that Icon Productions would be ideal to produce our film. Icon also have their own distribution company, Icon Films Distribution Limited. This would mean that we would only have to go through one company to produce and distribute our film, which would save us time and money. Who would be the audience for our media product? As we have said, our target audience would be 16 to 21 years old, as this target audience is the main audience for horror movies. After asking a range of people, we found that this data was correct. We then decided that due to our audience being 16 to 20, we would have our two main characters at the age of 18, and this would be the average age of our audience, and therefore make the characters relatable. How did we attract or address our audience? We got a number of people in our target audience to give us their opinion on our film opening. Here's what they thought.
I like how you've done the credits at the start and how you've got it so that it fades into like a bit of a scene and then the credits, and how you faded into the scenes and stuff like that. And I like how it adds like a bit of mystery to the film. Like you want to know what happens next and what's happened to the girls. I guess you also want to know who they are and why she's in a bed. Like, is that afterwards or is it before it happens? Like, yeah. The use of music is good. It kind of like adds like when it changes and then it's a little rush. You're like, whoa, what's happened? And it's like adds change of pace, which is
First,
good.
the music in the beginning up until the chase scene was really good, very tension building, along with the fade-ins and fade-outs. Really worked well. The story was really good as well. I can see really good development happening in the characters from the opening. And questions, I'm left with questions at the end. I like that. I've gone to watch the rest of the film to understand. Just generally a really good opening. Really enjoyed it.
I like the music and the effects that he used. The acting, yeah, the acting was really good in it as well. Unanswered questions. I don't, cliffhanger. Don't know what's going to happen next.
Thanks to the responses we got back, we know that the choice of music was a good choice. And that we've managed to capture our audience's attention by leaving them with
Unanswered questions. I don't, cliffhanger. Don't know what's going to happen next.
yes, thank you, Poppy. Due to these enigmas and unanswered questions, our audience want to carry on watching. What have we learnt about the technologies from the process of constructing this product? In particular, I hugely enjoyed playing with the camera and the editing software. For our film opening, we used a Canon EOS 600D coupled with a tripod and a H4 Zoom voice recorder. It very much took us by surprise that the visuals and audio are done separately. This cost us a lot of time. We very quickly got the hang of the camera and we discovered how to lower the lighting on the camera. We needed to do this because we wanted our scenes to be dark. We attempted to film in the dark, but it came out like this. We weren't afraid to use extreme close-ups or have some very beautiful shot footage. This was gained by Talitha doing A-level art and me doing A-level photography. We managed to put those skills into this. Looking back at the preliminary task, what do we feel we have learned in the progression from it to the full product? Since the preliminary task, we've learnt about different shot sizes, pace, different camera angles and heights. Our preliminary task was really just a girl walking into a room, sitting down, talking to her friend about a book they've read. Our film opening is a lot more complex. It's much faster paced, full of symbolism, enigmas, and appropriate, well-fitting music.